Okay, when we are writing for others, we always want to use the writing process. The first step in the writing process is always to, number one, brainstorm. And we are going to be brainstorming a paragraph about our appearance. My appearance. So I want to tell 3 things about the way that I look. I have long hair. Another detail is I have brown eyes. And then I guess I'll say that I'm tall. I am tall. Now I have 3 details that go with my topic. And remember that our topic is, what is our whole paragraph about? Paragraph is all about my appearance. These are my details. Detail, detail, another detail. And then for my details, I need to go back, and since I'm a 3rd grader, I need to explain more about my details. I'm going to include more information. I can tell what color my long hair is. My hair is brown. It's straight. I have brown eyes. I might say they remind me of chocolate. And this one, I'm only going to include one more. That's my other explanation there. Remind me of chocolate. And then I am tall. I can tell exactly how tall I am. I am the tallest girl in my family. You can say that I am 5 foot 7 inches. And then those are all where I really stopped and explained more about the details. So remember that these belong to the details. So it's telling more about these. These are our explains. And each one of these can be their own sentence when I actually plan it out. So brainstorming should be really short and quick. That way I can move on to my next section, my next part of the writing process. And my next part of the writing process is step 2. I need to plan. Planning is great because it really helps organize our thoughts in a structured way. So we're not starting with, I have brown hair, I'm going to tell you about my appearance. No, you want to make sure that you tell your reader first that you're going to introduce them to your topic sentence and your topic sentence. So I'm looking back at my brainstorm. I say my appearance, my topic is my appearance, but my appearance isn't a sentence. So I need to write it into a sentence. How can I introduce my reader to my topic? How about I say, I am going to tell you a bit about my appearance. And this is always challenging to write your topic sentence because you don't want to actually tell your readers that any of these details or any of these explanations that we wrote earlier. We just want to tell them the topic, that we're going to give them more information about our parents. And this is kind of a weak topic sentence. It's not great, but I can always go back during my step 4 and revise it to strengthen it and make it better. But right now I'm just trying to get my ideas down in my plan. So my topic, I need my first detail number 1. And I get to pick which detail I want to use. So I can talk about my hair first, I can talk about my brown eyes first, or that I'm tall. I think I'll start with I'm tall because I think most people notice that about me first. So I'm going to say, I am tall. Oops, almost said I am tall. I am tall, period. Then I need to go back and I need to explain that detail. And I don't want to start another detail. I want to actually explain about how I'm tall. So I can say, use my information from my web. I'm going to start with, I'm the tallest girl in my family. I am the tallest girl in my family. And then I'm going to go back, check out. Oh, I said exactly how tall I am. I am 5 feet 7 inches tall. Then I'm going to go back, and after my first detail, my first explain, I'm going to do my second detail. I'm going to say my second detail, long hair, brown eyes. I guess I'll go with hair. Both of them are about the same for me, about equally important. So I'm going to say detail 2. I have brown eyes. And my explanation was really simple on that one. Just to give them a little more idea about what color brown, because there's lots of shades of brown. Some of them are light, like chestnuts. Some of them, our eyes are brown, like mud. I like to say that my eyes are brown like chocolate. So I'm going to say, my eyes remind me of chocolate. Because I want my reader to really know what I look like. And then I get to go on. Now I have my third detail. I'm going to say that, I have long hair. I have long hair. Explain that with some more information. My hair is brown and apparently I need to get rid of that one and move it over, and straight. And then to wrap up, now this is one thing that we don't include in our brainstorm is the conclusion sentence. Conclusion just kind of restates what we said in the topic sentence, but not exactly the same way. So conclusion, I'm going to say something simple right now. This is what I look like. And I changed appearance to look like here. So this is what I look like really says, I just told you everything about what I look like. Okay, that's the plan. But that doesn't really talk about the third step, which is to draft. So our draft is basically the plan, but written neater. And I like to skip lines on my draft so that I have a place to do my revising and editing. Revising means to strengthen your writing through major changes, and editing is also strengthening, but you're only fixing like your spelling, your capitalization, small things. So I'm going to rewrite my paragraph here. I'm going to tell you a bit about my appearance. Oh, I did that backwards. Hold on a second. I wrote on the lines that I was supposed to skip. Go back and look at my details, make sure I'm remembering I'm tall, tallest person in my family. Remember, don't be afraid to go back and look at your plan to make sure you include all the parts that you said you were going to. Back up, brown eyes, chocolate. I have long hair, it's straight brown. See, not enough space. Then end with my conclusion. This is what I look like. Okay, now I just drafted. You saw that that actually went pretty quick. So I need to do the next step. And I like to do this step in a different color so that I don't forget what changes I made. I am going to do step 4, which is to revise. So I'm going to write in a blue pen to help you revise. And remember, revise is where you add or change sentences, move them around so it makes sense, add words that help. I don't want to forget to add transitional phrases, especially because I feel like mine are just like a list of sentences. And let's see, I'm going to tell you about my appearance. I am tall. Let's see, I can add, where can I put a transitional sentence? I am tall. For example, I'm the tallest girl in my family. Oh, you know what? I'll revise to say this sentence. So I'm going to take this sentence and I want to put this one first, because I can move sentences in my revising. And then I'm going to tell the people that are reading that I'm the tallest girl in my family. So I'm going to say instead, I am tall. I am 5'7" tall. And then I can use the word this makes me the tallest girl in my family. Oh, see, I got to fix the word girl here. A little bit of editing. So then I'm going to add the transitional phrase also, comma, I have brown eyes. They remind me of chocolate. How about I say I add a verb or an adjective here? I'm going to say yummy chocolate. They remind me of yummy chocolate. Then I need another transitional phrase. I have long hair. How about I'm looking at my list to add information. How about, additionally? Yeah, one can say it. Additionally, because I'm adding information. Additionally, I have long hair. It is straight and brown. This looks good. But I remembered that I said I wanted to revise my topic sentence to be stronger. I'm going to tell you about my appearance. It sounds so boring. I want to make it stronger, more interesting, so that my reader wants to know what I look like. How about I change this all the way and I say, my appearance is the first thing you'll notice. Ooh, don't have a lot of space in here. And then I just reread my revised statement just to make sure it makes sense. My appearance is the first thing you'll notice. I'm tall. I am tall. And I am 5'7". I'm going to get rid of this word tall here. My appearance is the first thing you'll notice. I am tall. I am 5'7". This makes me the tallest girl in my family. Also, I have brown eyes. They remind me of yummy chocolate. Additionally, I have long hair. It is straight and brown. This is what I look like. Ooh, everything sounded really good up until my conclusion sentence. That really sounds like I need to revise that one. How about something silly? So, if you see a tall, brown-eyed, brown-haired girl, it might be me. See, conclusions and topic sentences don't have to be so stiff. You can make them pretty fun. I even got to use my transitional word so to start my conclusion, and I didn't add new details. I didn't add like that I always wear dresses or that I have light skin. I kept the same details: tall, brown eyes, brown hair. But I'm just kind of restating what happened. So if you see a tall, brown-eyed, brown-haired girl, it might be me, and I'll put an exclamation point. Now I need to move on to my next step, and I like to do this step in another color as well. Step 5 in my writing process is to edit. Edit is where you fix your spelling, your capitalization, you make it kind of nice. And my draft is so messy, I almost want to write another draft just so I can edit. But I'm going to try to fit it on here. If I can't, I'll write another one. My appearance, capital M, I got my M capitalized, I did good there. Appearance, I might need to check my spelling here. The first thing you'll notice is the first thing you'll notice. And I'll make sure to put a period at the end. I am 5'7". And I got rid of this word tall because I just said I am tall. This makes me the tallest girl in my family. Good. I have my periods. Period. Good. I don't want to forget. I'm going to put my period here. Just get rid of this one. Also, capitalize my also. Have a comma. Good. I capitalize I. Have brown eyes. Put my period. Good work. Put capital they. Remind me of yummy chocolate. Period. Good. I capitalize additionally. I put a comma. I capitalize I. Good work, Miss Jones. Have long hair. Put a period. Good work. It, good, is straight and brown. Good. This is what I look like. Oh yeah, I got rid of this sentence. Don't want to accidentally rewrite it. So, and I capitalize the S in so. Put a comma after my transitional phrase. If you see a tall, making a list, brown-eyed, brown-haired girl, it might be me. exclamation point. So I ended it punctuated correctly. Wow, this draft is a mess. If I had to give this to somebody to read, they would not know where to start. Even I was getting confused. So I really need to write my final draft to make sure it's nice and neat. So I'm going to add another page, and I get to do step 6, which is the final draft or publishing. Publish means that I'm actually sharing it with somebody, though. So if I share it, since I'm sharing this with you, I guess I am publishing it. So I'm going to rewrite, and this time I'm not going to skip lines because I'm not going to revise again. And you know what? I'm looking and I missed an edit. So I am going to make sure that I write that down, that my paragraph needs to be indented. So when I start my new one, I'm going to make sure I indent. So, oh, I already forgot. My appearance is the first thing you'll notice. Make sure that I'm still matching this. I am tall. I am 5'7". Period. I am make sure I have this statement. This makes me. Good. Got that. Start my next sentence also. Ooh, what was my detail? I have brown eyes. That's right. Ooh, I didn't give myself enough space. I gotta erase and move it. They remind me of yummy next detail. Oops. My next detail. Additionally, I have long hair. Oh yeah. Make sure my comma looks right. Oh, that comma looks terrible. Since I'm writing a final draft, I want to make sure it looks nice. Additionally, I have long. Ooh. Final drafts have to be nice. Long hair. It is straight and brown. Then I gotta write my conclusion. So if you see a tall, oh yeah. So capital A. So if you see a tall brown, oops, don't forget comma, brown-eyed, brown-haired girl, it, oop, nope, not enough space. It might be me. And I just double check. So if you see a brown, tall, brown-eyed or haired girl, it might be me. And I review, make sure I spelled it or I wrote everything I meant to. My appearance is the first thing you'll notice about me. I am tall. I am 5'7". This makes me the tallest girl in my family. Also, I have brown eyes. They remind me of yummy chocolate. Additionally, I have long hair. It is straight and brown. So if you see a tall, brown-eyed, brown-haired girl, it might be me. And now my draft is finished and it looks good and it sounds good.